In this video we are going to see how to run restore relations in BHCO. The restore relations feature has been re-implemented in BHCO 24.2.01 and later. The purpose of the restore relations functionality is to correct incorrect relationships existing within the workspace domain generated by an ETL. The restore relations procedure can correct problems like relationships still exist in the workspace domain that should no longer exist, or relationships are missing for the target domain while the data is still being imported. For example, we have this domain which we know shouldn't be empty but is empty. Or there are incorrected breadcrumbs where entities report they are the child of a workspace but they're not actually contained within the workspace domain. In general, it would be best to work with technical support to review the current structure of the workspace domain and compare that with the OBJ-REL that is asserting the correct structure. It is important to run only or restore relations when necessary and shouldn't be a process that is being executed frequently in an environment. Before running a restore relations, confirm two things. Verify that there isn't a hierarchy transaction still processed by the ETL. To do this, select the ETL that manages the hierarchy and click over Show Processing Details. Make sure there isn't a restore relations process percentage being valued. So there should be no line or the relations processed percentage should be at 100%. Verify that there isn't a hierarchy transaction, okay, that this gets imported continuously, okay, so every hour. So if the ETL is scheduled daily, this is not a problem, but the ETL is scheduled hourly, stop the ETL and ensure the processing gets completed before actually doing the restore. So if, for example, a VMware extractor imports a hierarchy every 6 hours and the last time it imported was 20 minutes ago, do not proceed with the restore relations. Synchronize your activity with the OBJ-REL import of the ETL. In order to execute the restore relations, go on the maintenance menu and click over restore relations. This will bring up a dialog box to confirm the action. Click the confirm button. That will bring up a dialog box with the title Cleaning Up with a running bar, while the cleanup of the existing workspace domain relationships are removed. Two notes to consider. Once the cleaning up running dialog box is shown, that means that the cleanup is running in the background. If you navigate away from the screen and then navigate back to the dialog box, that will go away, but the cleanup will continue in the background. There is a timeout of 5 minutes in the cleaning up dialog box remaining on the screen. After 5 minutes, the dialog box will time out, but the cleanup will continue into the backend. Once this is done, a dialog entry will start saying restore relations has started. This operation may take some time to complete. This will force the download of a last OBJ-REL dataset from the ETL engine machine back to the application server. This restore relations processing transaction will be visible under the Show Processing Details button of the ETL and under the Processing Details table of the overall data warehouse status. As you can see, the transaction has been re-imported and the relations processed successfully. Let's check if the target domain now contains the data we desire. As you can see, now the target domain contains 2 machines and the associated business drivers. By checking the hierarchy tab on one of the machines, we can just verify the relationship has just been forcefully updated.